now we're inside Mission of Hope House of Wisconsin. We're in the fellowship kitchen room. As you can see behind me, we have a grease hood. We just received last summer, I believe in August, a grant for $25,000 to cover that grease hood. As we walk through the Mission of Hope House, as you came in, the entranceway, that will be a key card. The key card will allow you to get in. To the left, first room that you're going to see as you enter the Mission of Hope House is a classroom. What we envision in that classroom is, again, a room for not only the individuals that are staying in the Mission of Hope House, but for our community. In Waupaca County and in this rural community, transportation is a huge issue. Above anything else, we're not just a homeless shelter. We're a resource center and a place to connect. So we want to open our doors as a preventive measure to prevent homelessness that does already exist in our community. So we would like to offer classes, some classes as parenting, cooking, budgeting. We want to fill the gaps that do exist in our community. Some of these courses are offered outside of these walls within our community, but sometimes there's barriers for people attending those classes. We ask those agencies and those people to come into our facility and present those classes in here, again, to meet the needs that do exist in our community. As you go into the second room of Mission of Hope House, you see a children's room and an educational room. That room will have 2 or 3 computers in, working one-on-one, resume writing, job skills, how to do an interview. Mental health is a huge issue that exists in our population. Often there's many that have anxiety. This is a safe place where we can work through those skills on a one-to-one basis. Everything that you see in this facility, we operate by training and mentorship. We have the firm belief that community can come together, and it's with a person and a person coming together to help them to get to that next level. It's through neighboring. As the room we're in here, again, the kitchen, the fellowship room, we're in prime location on a bike trail to festival food, the laundromats, etc. If we have a family, a mother or a father with 3 or 4 kids coming in here, they're in a limited budget. Sometimes they don't know how to survive. We like to walk them through the steps to our local grocery stores. How can you cook on this limited budget? Not only what can you purchase to last you to have food throughout the week, but how do you prepare that food? Again, people coming alongside one another. Out back, we have an Eagle Scout that's doing some garden boxing. We're hoping to utilize the vegetables in those gardens to prepare meals for the individuals that are staying in this facility. Mission of Hope House of Wisconsin will house 21 individuals. Families will always be bumped to the top of the list. We already know, received this week alone, 3 different agencies have reached out to me with 3 separate families that they're going to be without housing within the week, with nowhere to go, except utilizing other area shelters not within our community. Waupaca County does not have a homeless shelter in Waupaca County, so they're forced to leave their home and go to different community. Often they leave their children behind. They leave their children behind because it's a safe place, because of their school they want to stay in. It's their place of security. So they do a lot of house jumping, or they live with an aunt, or they live with a grandma until work can be found for that family. As we continue throughout the facility, we have a porch. And that porch is just another room for individuals to get away, to sit, to read. And as you go down the hall, there's 4, 5 bathrooms. The board of directors of Mission of Hope House invested a lot of plumbing into this facility. Why did they do that? It's because of the children. We realized that bath time is a very private moment, and we wanted those bathtubs for those children. This is not a home. This is a temporary place to stay. But that time is a very special place, and we wanted to give that to that family. Mission of Hope House is a drug and alcohol-free facility. When individuals come to our door, we refer them to other agencies within our community. They get the help there as a resource. Again, restoring hope through community connections. We need them to work through one issue in their life at a time to move to the next step. So we're going to make those referrals. We're going to connect them with other folks in our community that can help them. We're proud to announce, as far as we have come through just private donations, through volunteers, within this last week we received a $50,000 grant from Bemis Corporation. We are thrilled that they join forces with us in serving to meet the needs of our community. We invite other organizations, other businesses, other clubs, youth alike, elderly alike. We all can do something to meet the needs of our community. We invite you to visit missionofhopehouseofwisconsin.org. Click on Meet the Need. It's a program that's existing right now where Mission of Hope House of Wisconsin are posting our needs, as well as we're asking the community to post their needs. We're asking individuals, for social workers in the school systems, if they know a family that's in need of a particular item or diapers, to post that on our website. And then we're asking the community to respond, how they so graciously and generously have done before, responding to meet the need, to prevent homelessness, to meet the needs. I'd like to call out Tom Prawl, my husband, who's done a lot of the building and grounds work in this project, and following Tom, Yvonne Princeton, who runs the bridge across the street. This project, Mission of Hope House and the Bridge, could not have been done by the community without people stepping forward, saying, yes, I can help with this. So some of our needs, Tom, what are they with the remaining part of the building? And one other thing before I don't want to forget, as you look around this building, again, this building is very safe. Every thought that went into this building was the efforts of reaching out to the community, was reaching out to the police department, was reaching out to the agencies. We have security throughout every window in this facility. The doors are secured. We have masonry work within the entranceway. This is a safe place for people to feel safe. Again, not a home, but a transitional place to give them the skills and to give them the hope so that they can get to the next step in their lives on their journey.
So right now we're in the building phase of this. I'm going to be looking for people to help tile is the next step for us. Tiling is going to be the next step. Laying vinyl flooring. We're going to be having wood trim work we need to do. Doors to be put. So, I mean, there's enough that everybody has a choice, and people are capable of helping. I mean, we could greatly use some help on doing some of them things.
I think over at the bridge right now, we are in dire need of some volunteers to help run the store on our Fridays and Saturdays that we are open. And also, I just wanted to thank everybody for all the wonderful donations the community has given to allow the store to exist. I mean, we wouldn't be at this point right now with anything if it wasn't for the community and all the donations, but we could use some more volunteers for the weekends.
If you know how to type, if you are interested in being a board member, if you are interested in being on a committee, the committees exist of grant writing, exist of the building, exist of landscaping, we have a volunteer coordinator just to coordinate all the volunteers that we're going to need. What is your passion? What brings you joy? Are you willing to share it with our community? If so, we ask you to reach out to us. And we give everyone a hands up. As you walk around Mission of Hope House of Wisconsin, as you tour the inside, as you look at the grounds, as you look at the steeple, everything is paid for. Again, when this vision came to be, it was a vision. It's turning into a reality. How is the reality happening? It's because businesses are gathering. It's because churches are gathering. It's because corporations are gathering. It's because people are starting to see the need and asking the question, what can I do? And they're stepping forward. Mission of Hope House of Wisconsin doesn't operate like a business. We're a nonprofit. How do nonprofits, or how does our nonprofit operate? we get funding, we get donations, and we move to the next step. It's because individuals and collectively we have gotten this far. And we're very proud to say, as we move forward, we're debt-free. If you would like to make a donation to the Mission of Hope House of Wisconsin, you can go online to missionofhopehouse.org. You can visit any Wolf River Bank for accepting a donation. And you can go to the bridge for donating any gently used items. All proceeds, again, go to the Mission of Hope House of Wisconsin.